Hey everyone, it's Friday, October 24th, and these are the New York Times Games and Custom Connections. I have pre-recorded a small section between Wordle and Connections that'll be discussing my decisions about the games and how they're presented moving forwards. And I even take into account some analytics and people's safety while commuting. So stay tuned for that between, like I said, Wordle and Connections. For Wordle, our starting word today is morel, courtesy of Door on the Wheel of Words. Let's get into it. Hopefully everyone's having a great day, and morel gets us R out of position, E in position. Okay, well this is classic ER trap, I think, brewing. So let's try and avoid that. Now an E there could very well be a double E as well. There are a lot of words like that. Greed, green, breed, preen, creek, a lot of different words. So let's test that right away by not putting R last. You know what? I said B and D a lot. Let's do breed. Breed in two. Oh, there's a B. All right, R. I think it is ER trap, but where's that B gonna go? Maybe third? Okay, what's left for this? Fiber, cyber. What else? Cuber? I'm not so sure about that one. Is there anything else? Okay, I've got the Y, the I. Is there anything with U? I said cuber. Tuber, like a potato? There's really no cross section there, is there? Fiber, cyber, and tuber. If it is cuber though, and I try tuber, then at least I'm partly there. Is there anything else? Sober's gone. I don't see a world where B is second. It just looks odd. It'd have to be a double B word. I don't think so. Okay. Well, I think I just have to make a choice here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go for, I guess, this could be a 3, it could be a 5. Looks like there's no cross-section. There's no overlap. Well, you know what? I don't think I'll fail, but I'm just going to throw it to the wind and see what happens. Here we go. Let's do cyber. Don't think we've had it before. Okay, so it is BER. You know what? I think it would be a fun guess to do tuber. It's either tuber or fiber. Let's do tuber. Tuber and 4. Okay, there it is. A potato. I went from a mushroom to a potato. A veggie day. All right, very good. Well, let's check the bottom. All right. So 86 skill, 63 luck out of 4. The average is 3.3. Yeah, it's just, I made the wrong choice. Morale built down to 148. Maybe it wasn't the best starting letters either. Who knows? Breed brought it down to 4. They were... Usually it tells me. Is that what I had? Yeah. Where is it? Where'd it go? Cyber, fiber, saber, and tuber. Okay. And then cyber down to 3, fiber, saber, and tuber. And then of course I got the answer. Okay. The bot also did 4, place, deter, tuner, and tuber. Okay, so they also got unlucky. All right, any fails? Probably a few. It is ER trap. Yeah, 1.7. Tuner, truer, buyer. All right, fair enough. Okay, let's move on to the Wheel of Words, and then after the Wheel of Words, we'll do the pre-recorded decisions about the channel, okay? All right, so no new additions today. Let's do 4 shuffles. Okay, and for Saturday, we will start with... And again, if you want to add some words to the wheel, just put it under my pinned comment, and I'll add it for the next time I record a video, okay? Okay, Saturday has us doing Squab by Quinton. And Squab, of course, is from Knuckle in my Amazing Word Game video. So yeah, Quinton, you get your word tomorrow, Squab. Check for the cue, very, very important stuff to do. And let's take it off the wheel. And join me starting with Squab tomorrow if you wish. All right, I'm going to send you over now to the pre-recorded message, and then I'll see you back here again for connections. All right, well, let's peel back the layers over here a little bit. This is my YouTube Studio overlay. It shows me how much of every video everybody's watching, how much percentage and what have you. So I like to look at the average view duration aspect here. Between shorts and videos, people watch an average of 3 minutes, 32 seconds. My videos is what I'm most looking towards. I mean, that's 90% of my watch time. So 5 minutes, 30 seconds between Amazing Word Games and New York Times Games video isn't too bad, right? But I'll be making a decision that I'll tell you shortly that hopefully will improve the percentage, okay? So what I am thinking of, and let me go to my other screen here, is for my videos, you can see this video is almost 30 minutes long, right? Well, okay, let's go here. The video is 30 minutes long, almost, well, actually over half of it is pips, which I don't think a lot of people watch. So if I brought this video down to 13 minutes, 21 seconds, and the average watch time is 5 minutes, 30 seconds, like we saw on the last screen, that's half. That's a lot better than the 17 to 20% I'm getting right now, average watch time on the videos. One thing I don't know, that hopefully someone can answer, is every time somebody comes back to the video and replies to a comment, I know it counts as another view, but is that person's, let's say, 10-second viewing of my video affecting the average watch time? And hopefully if that does, it is taken into account, it's counteracted by the fact that they're leaving a comment and interacting with the video. So, I don't know. I don't really understand this algorithm. I'm just trying to improve average watch time and what have you. So, my one decision, my one change I'll be making is that pips will be its own video. Everything else is staying the same. I think I have a lot of people in the videos that like majority of the games, but pips just hasn't caught on with them, or it's not their cup of tea. It's a numbers game as opposed to a word game like the other ones. And a couple of people said, oh, you're my one-stop shop for all the games. Lady A, I don't think she minds me pointing her out, says, you're my podcast. So she turns on the video when she gets in her car, and essentially my video was playing all through her drive to work, right? Her commute. So it would be really painful for me to take away that from people like Lady A. Have to click between videos, Wordle strands, connections while she's driving. That would be unsafe, to be honest with you. So really it's a safety concern. So I think the best move to make is to take pips out, put it on its own. Usually if someone's into pips, they'll watch all 3 difficulties, they'll watch the whole video duration, which will help with, again, this previous screen here, average watch time. So I think that's the best move to make, keep the majority of the viewers interested and engaged. So yeah, starting tomorrow, pips will be on its own, everything else will be the same, and if that doesn't work, then I'll have to make further changes, but yeah, let's just do that to start with, okay? It's probably the least invasive and I think it'll have the least pushback from anybody really that watches the channel. So let's give that a go. But for today, of course, this is in between Wordle and Connections. Let's get to Connections, okay? You've had enough of me chatting, so let's get into the gameplay. All right, everybody, let's get into Connections, puzzle 866. Here we go. All right, so we have Baywatch, Highlight, Rainbow, Herring, Prime, Sunset, Bold, Peacock, Cootie, Heyday, Kaleidoscope, Underline, Zenith, Kingpin, Strike Through, and Pinnacle. Okay, Rainbow Herring is, I think, the community term for a red herring that includes one of each of the colors, purple, green, blue, and yellow. So very interesting to see that in here. But as for today, the groups of 4, the Pinnacle, the Zenith, like the top. What else means the top? The Prime, I'm in my Prime. I'm in my Zenith, I'm in my Pinnacle, I'm in my Heyday. Okay. That seems like a very strong yellow. Like I'm at my best. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm, the best I am now, right? Yeah, that didn't make sense. It's just the best, right? What else can we do here? Strike through, underline. Those are things you can do with text. I strike through the custom connections on my slate once I include it in a video, so I don't include it again. Underline, of course. Bold. And highlight, things you can do to text. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's 2. Kaleidoscope is very colorful. So is a rainbow. So is a peacock. A sunset is also very colorful. Okay. So what's left? Herring. Herring's left. Herring, Baywatch, Cootie, and Kingpin. Okay, this has to be wordplay. It has to. There's no way a fish and like made up germs from little kids are going to be in the same category. There's not even phrases with cootie. You're giving me cooties. Okay, I see it. Baywatch ends with watch, Cootie ends with tie, Kingpin ends with pin, and Herring ends with ring. So different jewelry or accessories. Yeah, the words end with accessories. This seems like a strong purple. Let's give it a go. And yeah, there we go. Ending and accessories. All right, that's good. It's always good to get purple first. Okay, like I said, I think the Zenith is yellow. Stuff you can do to text, I'd say it's a solid green. So that means the colorful stuff is going to be blue. Kaleidoscope, sunset, peacock, and rainbow. Colorful things. Yeah. Things known for being colorful things. Couldn't they have just said things known for being colorful? I don't know. I don't make the titles. All right, highlight, strike through, underline, and bold. Things you can do to text. Typically on a word processor, I suppose. Although it doesn't have to be, I guess. Although really to bold something you're writing down on paper would be tough, I guess. Zenith, Heyday, Prime, and Pinnacle. Your best. Your best. Best years. Okay, specifically about, I guess your life, right? All right. Well, as we know, our verse rainbow means a bingo, bango, bongo. All right. That's 2 in a row. Interesting. All right. Let's check out the bot. 79% solve rate. 1 out of 5. Okay. Maybe not as impressive as yesterday. 3% found purple first, okay. Some people put Kingpin in with Pinnacle, Prime, and Zenith, and highlight in with those as well. Okay. Just not a lot there to see, so let's just skip by this. All right, very good. All right, let's do custom connections. It's our puzzle Connections number 11 by Crypto, and we have a bunch of emojis here. I can't even explain them really. I don't know what they mean. It looks like black balloon, an X, a cross, a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern, scales, the ring, crossbow, feather, chain, brown eye, shark, slide, dazed, I guess, a ram, run, and a lion. Okay, so maybe the scales and lion are zodiac signs. What's another one? I guess the ram. Maybe this. Yeah, I think I recall one of the zodiac signs being symbolized by a crossbow or the archer. Is it Sagittarius? I don't know. Anyway, I think these are zodiac signs. Okay, good. Good to get something on the board here. The fact that there's two here, black balloon, is interesting. A slide. Black balloon slide. Those are Goo Goo Doll songs. Is there any more? Well, I guess this could be an iris. I don't know the last one though. Okay. A ring. Now we are close to Halloween. There's a movie called The Ring. I guess it could be Halloween. It's kind of what these symbolize, not necessarily what they are. This symbolizes Halloween, this symbolizes a ring, because it is a ring. Could be a shark, Sharknado, that's a horror movie too. The chain, run. Run, is that Jordan Peele's movie, Run? Or no, it's called Get Out. The cross. Oh, maybe it's this, The Exorcist or something, or The Conjuring. Are these horror movies? Yeah. Okay, so black balloon, iris, slide, cross or X, feather, chain, run, dazed, confused, dizzy. It could be Dizzy. Yes, that's a song by Goo Goo Dolls, Dizzy. Are these Goo Goo Doll songs? There we go. Black balloon was the key there. And then I don't know what this is. X, feather, chain, run. I don't know. Let's just move on here. I keep the video time down. It's just bonus if I name the categories, right? I've got 3 of them so far. That's pretty good. I'm going to say I don't know. Stitches. Okay, I wouldn't know that at all, so I'm not too upset with throwing in the towel. All right, very good, Crypto. That's amazing. I know there's a lot more to come from you, but this one was fantastic. Absolutely astounding, and it just, again, is a great display of the creativity and the passion that all of you have for the games. We have something special here for sure. All right, let's move on to a preview of tomorrow, and it's from Axcel. Axcel's last puzzle that I have at the moment for Oranje number 5. So all of you can try it today. I will try it tomorrow, and yeah, we'll definitely talk about it tomorrow. All right, strands, here we go. Puzzle 600, big day. Christina I on the creation. All right, so today's theme is Through the Ages. Okay, be appropriate for the 600th puzzle. 7 theme words. Decent length words, I guess. Through the Ages. Okay. There is a Z here. What's going on with the Z? Kind of looks like bronze. Bronze Age? Okay, Iron Age. All right, all right. I see where this is going. Stone Age. Stone, Bronze, Iron. Is it just history? Yeah, okay. Stone, Bronze. Oh, didn't lock it in. That's fine. Iron. Okay, what else? Industrial. Yep. 2 more. Space Age. Yeah, the 60s. The Space Race. And looks like Information Age. Yeah. Computers and what have you. Very good. That was quick. That's an Oranje perfect. I kept my streak here, guys. No, my streak's at 3. Never mind. All right. Yeah, those streaks are gone. Gone and dusted, right? They're in the past. It's a different age. All right. Let's move on to pips. And as I mentioned in the spot in between Wordle and Connections, that little blurb I had, this will be the last day that pips is in this video. It'll be its own video from now on. I think it's just best for the health of the channel and keeping the watch time at a reasonable level and keeping the video length at a reasonable level as well, because pips is half my video sometimes and I don't think a lot of people watch it. So for those of you that do, it'll be on its own from now on and you can enjoy it there, right? I still like to play it. So okay, here we go. Rodolfo's on easy. Let's get into it. All right, so we have this equals 5, this is 4, these are all equal, this is less than 2. Ooh. So it's a blank and a 1, theoretically. This has to be a 2 and 3. So let's say this goes here, 2, 2. No, that can't work, can it? No, because I need more 1s here, which I don't have. Okay, so is this the 3, 1? No, the blanks have to be in here, that's for sure. Blank 1, blank 2, 3, 1. Yeah, and then this is here. Okay, 46 seconds, not bad. All right, let's do medium by Heidi. So this is 10, this is greater than 10. Those are big numbers then. A 6 and a 5 or 2 6s. Let's say these 2 6s split here. That makes a lot of sense. So this has to be a 3 and something. 3 and 2 would be good. This is greater than, or less than 4 actually. So this has to be a 4 or 5 actually. 5 and 6, that's not going to work. It could be 6 and 2. This would have to be a 2, 2 and 5. 6 and 5 here. This has to be a blank. Blank 1. And 1, 2 here. 50 seconds. Almost as fast as easy. Alright, here we go. Time for hard. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Rodolfo Kirchen, what do you have for me? Alright, so this is 0 up here, this is an 8, this is a 4. These are all equal down here. This is 12 and a 1. Okay, so I don't have a 6, 6, so I think this has to be a 6, 1 going this way. Group of 5 here. There's a lot of zeros. 0, 0, this is 0 here. How many zeros do you actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So theoretically, these could be zeros, this could be 0, and this could be 0, and that could be all the zeros. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, so 6, do I have 6, 0? I do. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be zeros in here, this big group here. So I don't think I have a ton of any other number that aren't taken up by, let's say, the sixes. The sixes have to be in the 12 brackets, right? And the fives, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3 fives, but 2 of them are taken up by, you know, spots here. Okay, do I have a 0, 5? I do actually. 0, 2, yeah. 0, 0 would work well up here. Still need a 0 here. Do I have a 4, 5? Yeah, I do. That works out well. Come on, come with me. There we go. 0, 6 I've already used, so it can't go there. 0, 0, 0. That's not going to work. Okay, what's down here? I guess it's 3s. 3, 2. 6. What do I have? 6, 5. Okay, this have to be maybe 3, 1 here. Do I have a 1, 5? No. Do I have a 0, 1? I do, but it's up here. Okay, maybe this comes down here. And this can be, I do have a 4, 1 actually. So maybe this is the 0, 0 right here. Then I still have 2 zeros for up here. I think that works out better. 6, 5. 6, 4 would have to pop up here. All right. Okay, 0, 4 and 0, 3. I think it has to be 0, 4 because I don't have a 5 to make this 0, 3. So 4, 4, 2 maybe. 2, 3. And then 0, 3. Is this going to work? Yes, under 4 minutes. All right, well, a beautiful way to leave pips, you know, on this video. It'll be the last time you see pips with the other word games from New York Times. It'll be on its own from now on, so just watch out for that. All right, well, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the amazing word game video if you want to see more. It kind of looks like Yoshi or a chicken or something. Yeah, be sure to check out the amazing word game video if you want to see more from me. Check out my short for the New York Times Mini Crossword. And if you're interested in pips from, like I said, tomorrow onwards, it'll be its own video. All right, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you back here as well, and have a great day. Bye for now.